Good evening everybody. Happy Friday one and all. Welcome to the weekend. It's come around very quickly. I hope everyone is well. Apologies for the slight lateness today. We did have a bit of a power surge, so thank you for bearing with me whilst Mr. Potato warmed up twice. I had to change the plug over to a different power strip. So he's doing alright now, so thankfully all's intact. There we go. Right. So, good evening, Mars Bear. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Hope your week's been good. And we also have Nick and Walam Wow. You're in there as well. Good evening, one and all. Alright, here we are, standing in the lovely courtyard of Borealis. So we have some mail to open up. Now I did do a little bit of a spending spree this morning. Someone was listing 40 stacks of Tide Spray linen for 1 gold 96 each. So I couldn't resist it and I had to buy them up. So I'll go and do that one. Here we are. Good evening, Wellon. Hope you're doing well. Let's go have a look at the mailbox. Let's start things up with all our purchases that I did this morning. I need to collect those up. So how are we doing bag space wise? We've got some seasoned loins and lower loaf that's gone below crafting costs by quite a large margin actually. Look at that, 18 silver for that lower loaf, and silver seasoned loins are 81 silver, so someone's obviously dumping from leveling, I think. So let's have a look. Let's have a look in the mail. What have we got purchases wise? Oh, we got purchases. We also got some sales actually, since I did some buying this morning. So this, everything from here upwards is today's sales. So we've got, good evening, Commander Bond. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. And Itsy Mrs. Good evening to you too. Happy Friday, one and all. So looking at this, we've got Elemental Force, Gift of Critical Strike, both ring, neck and cloak, Deadly Navigation, and then Fusaka and Wildflower have sold. And then we've got 3 Sinister Gear, 1 Swamp Fish and Chips, some Honey Pot Pie, and Ravenberry Tarts have sold. So they are selling, actually. Pretty pleased about that. Oh. No one chef. That one bro guy, wow, 7 months. That's amazing. Thank you ever so much for that continued support. Let's see some chef's hats for that one bro guy. Thank you very much indeed. Really, really appreciate it. Can't believe it, 7 months. That's like over half a year. Amazing. So we've got those sales. Oh, and another one. 5 months from Marsborough as well. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you very much as well. Let's see some more chef's hats from Marsborough. Thank you very much. There we go. Wow. Such support. Amazing. Thank you. Look at all those lovely chef's hats in chats. And Gwilyn, how are you? Not seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. Thank you also for using your Prime. Really kind of you. I hope you're doing well and you had a good holiday season. Let's see, more chef's hats, Gwilyn. Welcome back to Samadan Squad. We're going to run out of hats tonight. Well, we can always make some more. I am a tailor and a chef, so we've got both bases covered. So I think I'm going to pick up these purchases. So we've got a load of slimy mackerel that I bought quite cheap. I was hoping to get my average purchase price down because my average purchase price on this is 45 gold, which is way too high. So I've managed to, hopefully with that purchase, sort that out. I also bought some large prismatic shards, so I'll collect those up. Got laptop backs, can finally play some PC games. Oh, excellent. Well, welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed your time off doing other things, and then back into WoW, hopefully. We'll let that run through and then see what else we've got in the mail. This is mainly going to be purchases and then some sales on the other end, so we'll see what the total is once everything's come through. I just want to collect up all the purchases first. We've got loads of slimy mackerel now. So now my average price, it was 48 and now it's 26, which is much better. So that should help with my cooking. Good to be back. Excellent. Welcome back. Nix, how are you? Mr. Potato's heated up? Yes, most definitely. We're okay now. He survived this little power blip at the beginning. So thankfully all is okay. So large prismatic shards and arcana I also bought, as well as this really, really cheap Tide Spray linen. So let's collect those up. I've just been on a bit of a spending spree this morning, collected up all of those. And that should get me nicely stocked up with a few things. So Tide Spray linen, it's currently telling me average purchase price of 6 gold, which I know is out anyway. It should be more like 4 gold. So hopefully when I pick up the rest of this Tide Spray, this lot here that comes through, which was about 1 gold 96 I bought this for. So we'll let that run through and then see what our average is on this lot. This should keep me in plenty of Tide Spray for a while. I'm sure I'll find uses for it. There we go. So now let's have a look at our average price. It's gone down to 5 gold 44. That's because we got 28,000 of it, so it's going to take a while for that average to go down. So definitely I think that should be alright. Oh, thank you, Nix. Thank you very much for the cheer for Oreo. Yeah, Oreo's not here yet at the moment, so we do have, I don't know if you can spot, where are we? Here, no. Here is Cookie. Oops, too far. She's just sleeping far, far away on the sofa there. Oh, thank you. And Mr. Potato, thank you very much. Yes, we have a cookie cam today. I'm sure Oreo will come along later. He does like to come on a little bit later. So we've got more Tide Spray linen and some sales. So let's collect up the buys first and see what we're left with in sales. So this is, the rest of the stuff is from yesterday. So everything up to Elemental Force was today. And then everything below that, Deep Sea Bag, Hexweed Bag, more Deep Sea Bags, Swamp Fish and Chips, and some Sinister gear, was the day before. So 45,000 total. Cookie camouflage, well, yeah, she does definitely on that sofa because it's the same colour as her. We like Cookie too. Yeah, they're both amazing cats. Really love them. That's a whole load of Tide Spray. I'm going to need a second guild tab just for Tide Spray at this rate. Let's just move that one over, neaten it up. There we go. So let's have a look at the sales then. TSM tutorials and streams. You've had confidence to go live this new year. Oh, excellent. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Welcome on board. I look forward to checking out your streams. What have we got here? So Sinister Fire Flash for 9,000 and another Fire Flash and Quick Blade. So those are quite good. Those have sold 6,000, 10,000 and 5,000, and then some good food sales, which is really nice to see, as well as bags. So let's click these ones up. KK Pops, how are you? First time here? Been watching my Way to the Bruisasaur on YouTube. You're only 800,000 away from yours now? Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much for the follow and welcome on board. Good luck on your challenge. You're doing really well to get only 800,000 away from it, so good luck on that final push, and I hope you get your Bruisasaur soon. And welcome on board. Have to take time to really make some... Take the time to make some really good YouTube guys. Oh, thank you very much. I'm working on a tailoring one next. I'm going to do a deep dive into tailoring and go through all my setup and everything like that. So that's going to be coming up soon. Yeah, definitely planning some more. So we're going to go a bit deeper into TSM. That's faster than you. Yeah, it was kind of like why I've reduced down my number of streams to 3 a week so that I can allow more time to be able to do some YouTube sort of like more concentrated guides, which I think will be more helpful as well. Just oh, the Black Knight, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday to you. I better put a lot of this lot in the guild bank actually, if I've got space. Ban, too fast. There we go. Okay, so looking at my guild bank, this is going to be interesting. So Tide Spray is full in this tab. Just got a little bit there. And I've also got some in my regular bank. So let's fill this up at the moment with what I have got. I was going to use TSM put, but I'm just going to do this manually because I don't want to overspill from this tab into another one. There we go. Everything's clean for now, but if you look at my bank, that won't be. So I'm just going to fill this tab up with Tide Spray. We've got a whole load of fish there to sort out as well. Is that there? Let's put that one last one in there. And then go over to my fish. Now that's not going to be enough for all of this. So we'll put in whatever we can and leave one tab of the sand shifter there. Anything else missing from this lot? No, it's all slimy mackerel. We could probably get rid of, I'll tell you what we'll do, is we'll get rid of the black barracuda and the cursed queenfish and the mossgill perch, because those are all legion fish, which we don't need, as well as the high mountain salmon. And we'll send that lot to Bridget. I think that's going to be the best bet. Let's see if we can get all of this. Actually, I'll use TSM for this, like slash TSM get cursed to get those, and then mossgill slash TSM get mossgill. Did that work? No, it didn't. Let's try it manually. There we go. Fake Samadan bank. It's too organised, it's too clean. Jacko Scar Jasper, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. We're just slightly organising everything out here in a moment. What else is Legion? Silver Mackerel isn't, is it? Storm Ray is. And Sunshift is fine. Turrigard Perch is fine. And then Black Barracuda isn't. And I don't know what this is. Big Fountain Goldfish. Restores health. Okay, well, we don't really need that in there, even though it's not really fish. And Runescale Koi. Everything else, what's that? Raw Sagefish. There we go. So now we're all just BFA fish. So let's put in the slimy mackerel. I'll drop that in there. There we go. Has Moshi been in my guild? I think so, with all this organising. I think we just need to just reorganise this just a little bit. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of this Tide Spray though. So that's all the regular fish. This I'd like to sell, but currently we can't. Let's just do a quick sort on this lot. And then we'll look at what we can send on to Bridget and get that organised. Insane how it can be so clean. I know. It's kind of therapeutic though, just going through and sorting things out. I'm going to do my best to try and keep it clean. I can't guarantee when I'm in a rush I won't just end up throwing things down there. But we'll see how things go. First time catching me live, a bit tricky being in Australia. Oh, excellent. Well, thank you, Jacko. Thank you for coming by. I know different time zones can be difficult, and I don't stream for a long period, but it's kind of like quite a specific time slot I have at the moment. But thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Normally I'd be passing streams on to Sharkan, but Sharkan's been busy with his job, so he hasn't been streaming of late. So I'll have to get reacquainted with my Antipodean side of things. Like you don't even know me anymore. Still the same Samadan, just a little bit more organised. Actually, what I'll do is, whilst I'm looking at the cooked food section, I've got a little bit of seasoned loins in there. I might just move a few of them back in, so I'm not hoarding quite so many on person. There we go. And the rest of that can go there. So I don't really have anywhere for this Tide Spray linen. Let's do a quick sort on that. So I might have to go to the regular bank for this to put the excess, if I have the space. That's going to be the big $1 million question. Just get that lot sorted. There we go. More mess, sound and use a bit more time in the guild bank for items. It was fun. Okay, well, if you want messy, let's move over this side. Let's have a look at my regular bank. There we go. That's got a few things thrown in there. So that's full of Tide Spray at the moment, and a load of miscellaneous stuff that I've had since vanilla. So thankfully Addy Bags does the cleaning for me, so that's not too bad. So we'll do a /TSM put Tide Spray and fill in the ones we do have space for. Okay, well that's good, we actually fitted all of it in. That's nice, and everything else I'm going to keep. Now in my reagent bank, I've got more Tide Spray. And what else have we got we can put in there? The large prismatic. Have you got room for that? No, it's full. Okay, let's take something out. Let's take something I don't use anymore. That's flaked sea salt, we don't use that. And looking at the BFA fish, like Cursed Queen fish, Black Barracuda, and any other ones there. Mossgill Perch is one. That can go. And we probably don't even need Runic Catgut, but we'll leave that in for now. Just looking at the obvious ones. And then we can put that in, definitely. And that Arcana can go in. So that leaves that space. And we've also got some Veiled Crystals and Fractured Crystals. What's that? Storm Silver Ore. Wonder where that came from. Might try and sell that. Okay. There we go. So now we need to mail some of this lot to Bridget so she can sort it out into her guild bank. There we go. Have I tried selling blue braces? No, not yet, Bullywolf. I didn't try putting any on after last time. So I don't have any results on that yet. Yeah, I didn't. Since we talked about it last, I haven't actually made any more blue braces, so I haven't had any to actually put on. But remind me if I forget next time I do it. We'll have a look, see what we've got next anyway. Let's post these over to Bridget first. So we're going to send, let's move this over here. Send to Bridget. Oh, where's my send button? Down here. And then the same with the Cursed Queen fit. Oh no, shift click, cancel. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Bridget. Now we can do that. No, I can't. I was left clicking, not right clicking. Silly me. There we go. Send mail. And then the same with the Mossgill. Bridget can take that. And that, and that. To Bridget. And that leaves me with all the other things I was going to pop on. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's done. Oh yes, that's right, one. Thank you. Well remembered. Wow, that's brilliant. Yes, I did. I bought extra, didn't I? You're halfway to getting your longbow mount. Oh, excellent, Jacko. Good luck on the rest of the journey. Halfway there is a good progress. That's actually effectively like being 3/4 of the way there, because the first half is the hardest half. Am I working towards a set goal now, by the way? So I want to get over 1 million. And then what I'll do is I've got another 4 months of game time left. So as I go over that 1 million, with if I get enough of the token over that 1 million, I'll then start buying tokens. So I've got another 6 months of game time. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm also going to start working on my other characters, Jahwakening and Earthen, and get them up to level 120 and get their professions to add into the mix. Because I've got tailoring and enchanting and cooking going really nicely with Samadan now. I'm really happy with that and where my reputation's at. So I'm going to keep Samadan going through, but I'm also going to have a look at what I can do with the other people. So I think what we do need to do is a bit of a restock. Good way to get them up is the invasions. Oh yes, I have only done a couple of those yet. I guess it's like the Legion invasions, they were good for levelling as well. So currently, oh, we've got a few things about to expire actually, looking at that. Let's take them off now. Oh, we sold Tome of Tranquil Mind as well, excellent. Can see that coming through. Let's take these ones off. More Sinister Gear to come off. Oh, we've got quite a lot of food here. Let's run through this. And the North Rand. Might as well take those Elemental Forces off as well. Okay, so we just got those. Let's collect those up from my cancels. And then we can look at posting all of these on. See what TSM does with all of these. Bits of food mainly. Some of it I might have to put on manually. I will just go through it at the moment. Salutations to you, Scorshane. How are you? We're doing very well, thank you very much. We had a little bit of a blip at the beginning with a power surge, but Mr. Potato's fine, thankfully. So we're just going to go through and we got our mail, which is about 45,000. And now we're just going to go, we've organised our guild bank. Now we're just going to do some reposting and restocking is the next phase. Let's just go through this. I might go to Dalaran to do this actually. It's a bit quicker. Better get to gold cap in case there'll be another vendor mount next expansion. Yep, getting gold cap will be the next thing I think in terms of like big gold goals. I think between now and gold cap, I want to get all the professions so that for the next expansion, I've got lots of characters ready with lots of professions. So my goal between sort of now and then is to work on that, to get lots of characters. I want to do every profession, so I've got them all covered. And then I've also got knowledge over all the professions as well, which will be good for me and for everyone else, hopefully, if I can share that knowledge. Let's just get rid of that junk. We had 3 items in there. Let's clear that out. Okay, anything in the Sinister Gear that needs to go into a group, just in case. Sinister Gear selling. No, that's all fine. This Storm Silver ore I'll put on manually, I think. So let's just go through and go to my auctioning and run a post scan. See how things go then. Just chillaxing with the little Johnny after a long day. Very nice. Salutations to you then. Hope you have a nice, chill, relaxed time. Okay, so the season loins are below min price, so we're posting at min price. That's because 81 silver is just way too low, really. I did look at these before, there was only a few of them. Let's just have a look. Seasoned loins, see how many are on. And I think the same with lower loaf are both, they've got a few that are particularly low. Hold on, I'll wait for that to come through. Okay, so seasoned loins, there's 2 stacks of 20 and then 10 stacks of 20 at 82. And then with a lower loaf, there's 3 stacks and 4 stacks of 20 and 1 stack of 20 there, and then it jumps up. So I'm just going to ignore these for the moment. I don't want to buy these out because I don't think these sell quickly enough for me to be able to... I'll end up just having excess stock. So I'm going to post them on at the minimum price. I think that's going to be better. And then everything else, Swampfish and Chips, Totem of Illusion, Spy Snapper, Sinister Gear's all fine, and the rings are all good. Okay, let's get those on. El Khan, how are you? Thank you for my service community. Thanks for your videos. You learned how to set up TSM. Thanks for your streams. You reached your first 500k. Oh, congratulations. Just started playing 3 months ago. Wow. Cheers from Portugal. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you found them useful. And here's to your next 500,000, which will get you over the million mark, which is a huge milestone. I remember getting my first million, and it was like a big achievement. How was the bear tartare? Did I miss that? Oh yeah, 33 silver. That is cheap. Well spotted. I believe bear tartare. Let's have a quick look at that. How much is on at the cheap? Okay, it looks like yeah, there's 3 of 20 and 4 of 20. I should really be here at the 29 just in case, because that's at 1%. My minimum price is actually too low there, you can see. It's at 34 silver, so I might have to adjust that. Well spotted. I'll go back and just fix that one up. I don't really want to be putting it on just for crafting cost. There we go, let's have a look. So let's go back shopping wise. Actually, no, my auctions. Take the bear. And let's just cancel cheap ones. I've got quite a lot of it here. There we go. And then we'll just pick that up again. And then head back to the shopping. Oh no, let's just turn that on. There we go. And then back to the shopping. We'll have a look where we're at. Okay, so 3 of 20 and 4 of 20. We'll come in here under my normal one here. What have we got? Maximum is a 15, 48 hours. Let's post that on for there. Like super cheap. Has it been nerfed for the speed boost? It was nerfed a long time ago, before BFA came out. I don't know if it's been nerfed again, because I haven't used it for a long while. It wasn't that useful, but I wonder if... I mean, crafting cost for me is 34 silver, based on the fatty bear steak of being 19 silver. So these are definitely super cheap. I would be tempted in normal circumstances to buy these up, but I don't know how much they're going to sell. So I'll leave that to someone else to buy and see if they put them on. In the meantime though, let's put on that Storm Silver ore. Average purchase price was 31 gold. It's currently at 27, so I ideally need to put it back on at a higher price. But I've got a lot of competition here, so I may have to take a little bit of a loss on that one. That's probably because of the hand-in difference, isn't it? Region average is 38, market value is 38. Because it was used for a hand-in, I think. I might have to keep hold of it till next time. So let's have a look. Well, let's put it on for a little bit higher. Let's see the next 10. There's a 10 there. Okay, let's put it on there. And that's only a small loss. So let's post that. Just the one stack, 48 hours. And then if it sells, it sells. I haven't made too much of a loss. And then what else have we got? Rush order there, we've got those. Flake sea salt, I think I'll just vendor. Certainly, I think selling it for 23 gold is a bit excessive. I can't imagine someone's going to do that. I'm just going to vendor that, if they'll even buy it. Flake sea salt, yeah, let me buy that. Stringy loins I'm keeping, meaty haunch I'll keep. Just need to pop those back in the guild bank. And that's everything, I think. Let's use up those scrolls. Can I use those up? No, I need to hand them in, don't I think. Okay, back to the guild bank. Let's go to Dalaran, and then we can do our restocks from there. That way we can get access to the guild bank quite easily. And also, that reminds me, from what Commander Bond was saying about the marks of honour in the old order hall. Let's see if I've got any I can do. And also, let's have a look for nether shards, the Centenax, because that might be a good way for me to get some cheap chaos crystals. Let's start with that first. And then we'll go back and have a look at the mail. So, God, it's been a while since I've been to my priest order hall. Let's go have a look, see how things have changed. Marks of Honour in the old hall. Do you mean this one, Danny, or older than this one? Like Walls of Draenor. Now, which one was it that gave the extra Marks of Honour, if I happen to have it? Don't see anything obvious here. Instrument of War, Legion Jailbreak, Blood of the Destroyer. Yes, it was on my Discord. He mentioned it. Let me see if I can find it. What you were saying. A good dust up. That's it. Thank you, Commander Bond. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have it. Oh no, there we go. This one. A good dust up. Gives me a battle report, and that begins a quest. Okay. So I can get a 200% on this quite easily. Can I do one without acolytes? Dark zealots. Let's try it with someone with abilities.
I stand ready to help.
200%. That way they won't get used up. There we go. So the bonus roll, you get a free Mark of Honour. So that's what we want. So that's a good, easy way of getting an extra Mark of Honour if you happen to have that quest up. And it's also worth having a look. How am I doing for Order Hall resources? 6,000, that should be right. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Commander Bond, for that handy hint. And also it's worth here looking for the Centenax one, just in case. So that one's done. Let's head on back outside. Oh, I miss the old Order Hall. I loved coming here. It was nice seeing everyone from both Horde and Alliance, all as priests, coming in. Right, so back on our mission to restock. Let's have a look. Where's the guild bank? There's that. There's that. Guild bank's around here. So let's have a look. Just double check that we've looked at our auctions. So I'll have a look here. Let's move this back up. Organise that. Okay, so those are all the auctions. TSM can register those. And then we'll have a look at restocking. We'll try everything again in one go like we did last time. See how that works out. So cooking, enchanting, and tailoring. Basically everything. Restock, please. What do we say? Okay, but when you complete, delete the quest item you receive and abandon the quest so they're eligible for it next week. Ah, right, okay. I'll have to remember that one. You just go on to access Order Hall tab or Garrison tab. Show Garrison landing page. I put /2 for Garrison. Oh, really? That's quite handy. So let's copy that. So if I put that in here, that gives me... Oh, it does. And then you can look at available missions as well. That's handy. Thank you, Lucy Front, for that. I never knew that. Because I don't have a I don't have a mobile phone, so I can't check it online. That's handy to know. I ought to put that in a little macro or something. Alright, let's have a look. Macros. Let's make one. New macro. Ooh, let's something priestly looking. There we go. And then command. Oops, no. We'll call this Legion Order Hall. Oh, I've got caps on. Hold on. Legion Order Hall. Well, can't quite do it. Let's just take that space out. Order Hall. And then that can go there. And we'll save that. And can we... I need another action bar. Oh, I know what I'll do. Is I'll put it in the next one down. Actually, no, I won't. I'll put it here. There we go. And then we'll do another one for garrisons. Garrisons, I think something blue. That's going to confuse me though if I use that one. Let's use... Actually, that might remind me of a garrison. Yeah, let's use that one. Garrison Order Hall. Oh, I just have to OH. Order. Let's do that. Can't spell. Or order. There we go. And then that can have that. And you say replace that with a 2. That's right. Spamming my macro trying to half. Yeah, probably. I can imagine myself doing that. So let's move that. Do we even have evangelism? I don't think I do. Let's just get rid of that. And then pop that there. Let's test this out. So that would be garrison report. Look at that. That's awesome. And I can have a look and see what's available. And then if not that, I can go to my regular one. And then I'm guessing this one is just my normal one. There we go. Which is also needs sorting out. So brilliant. Thank you for that. Today I learnt extra macros. So moving on with our restocking. So let's have a look. So we've got enchant, weapon, elemental force. 2 of those, interestingly. I wouldn't have thought we'd have had that. But we must have sold a couple. Yes, we did actually, didn't we? And then critical strikes, we sold some of those. Trained soldier. And then some honey glazed haunches, some more sailor's pie, more ravenberry tarts, deep sea bags, hexweed bag, and a couple of sinister gear. With a grand total of 22,000 profit, according to that. So we need to select the professions, cooking, tailoring, and enchanting. And then we'll open the task list. Where's the task list gone? It's disappeared. Oh, there it is. Awesome, can't spot it. Okay, explorations, gathering, take that. What craft are we in at the moment? We are in enchanting. We'll do a temporal crystal whilst we're here. We'll do the cooldowns now. And then we'll switch to tailoring. sure I clicked on that. There we go, tailoring. And we'll do the hex weave cloth for that. And then what else do we need? Okay, so stuff from the vendor. Get stuff from the guild bank. Temporal crystals we can actually make because I've got some fractures on me. So I'm going to do those now. I also need to probably go to the garrison to pick up some more hex weave. I've only got 44 on me, so I could probably do with some more. I'll take those for now, and then let's hearth back to the garrison. He did. Did I miss one? Right, so mission completed ones. Let's take those. More resources and rush order. And then we've got another... Actually, rush orders might be quite handy. Let's get some more rush orders going. Start with that one. And then anything else on resource front. We could probably do with getting hold of some armor and things as well. No, I didn't miss anything. Okay. Okay. Had me worried for a minute then. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. And we'll get some armor upgrades for those that are lower level at the moment. Okay, got those. And then we'll head on outside. Don't need Harrison Jones. Collect up some more resources. And then head on over. Oh, got stuck in a branch. How much hex weave have I got? I've already done this recently, so it's not a huge amount. Hopefully that's enough for a bag. 48, not quite. That's a shame. Unless I've got some hidden somewhere. Let's get those going.
Have a good one.
And we'll do our fractures whilst we're here. Get another load going. There we go. Our Dalaran Hearthstone's still got 8 minutes on it. So let's just have a look at what else we need to do. Task list wise. TSM. So we've got stuff to buy from the stuff to get from the guild bank and stuff to get from the vendor. So let's have a look at vendor stuff first. So this time, the buy from vendor stuff, we should be able to just use TSM for. So we'll open that up, go to TSM, and then close that down, and open it back up, and then we can click buy. There we go. And then guild bank, let's use our mobile banking whilst we're here. Where is it? Here it is, in the regular mobile banking. Let's open that up, and then we should hopefully be able to collect up the other things we need. Briny flesh, meaty haunch, nylon thread, wildflower, and then we need Leylight Shard and Mysterious Essence as enchanting crafts. Not sure I got any Leylight here on me, have I? No. Don't see any there. No. Okay. So let's go over to our standard crafting, and Mysterious Essence we can get from the Ethereal Shatter. So we need... that should be enough. Let's do another one. Leylight Shards we should get from our Chaos Shatter. So let's do 5 of those. Create those. Oh yeah, that's all done. So now we should hopefully be able to craft everything. Let's have a look. Okay, so over to enchanting. Let's move this over. There we go. Okay, so enchanting. Start with that. Enjoys being able to use the Brutosaur anywhere. Has meant that I've carried on restocking no matter where I am. Having the guild mobile banking is really handy too. And so let's swap over to cooking and make our sailor's pie. Honey glazed haunches, ravenberry tarts. I haven't looked at you today for your tailor. Oh yeah, definitely. Tailoring's doing very well for me at the moment, so definitely recommend it. I think the Brutal vendor is almost as handy as the auction house. Yeah, that is true actually. Having all the things that you need now is really, really good. Like all the nylon thread and stuff. Although you don't, I believe, get the reputation for it, though, do you? Oh, I did have enough for a Hexweave bag. Okay, cool. Harmonious, Fever Flare, and Harmonious were the sinister gear we picked up there. Let's just double check. Those are all included in our group. Go down to the bottom. Sinister gear, selling. No, we don't have Harmonious on there for the boots. Pop that into the list, and then we'll do a /reload. Couldn't figure out how we could live without him on the early expansion. Yeah, I know. I've gotten so used to having access to him. Yeah. The Storehouse rank 2 adds guild bank access. Just saying. That is tempting, Commander Bond. Then I've got the garrison. I don't think I have the Storehouse as one of my buildings. I'd have to check. Tailoring would be nice for the sinister gear. I think only the cape. Only on the cape already you made 400,000 gold. Wow. Yeah, I mean, the sinister gear has been really good. I'm certainly getting steady sales. Although the fact that it's faction specific I'm quite glad that I'm on a alliance mainly realm. Thinking about leveling alchemy, don't know how expensive it would be to level. Vanilla alchemy wasn't too bad for me the other day. The most expensive bit was getting the living steel at the end to be able to get the transmute mastery quest. Same with blacksmithing, is it? Oh, okay. It's the bank. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I don't think I have that. I've got this dwarven thing that I don't really use much. Oh, you're already transmute master. Okay, so you're thinking about the actual BFA alchemy. I don't know in that case. I don't know how expensive it is. It's something I'd like to do with Jahwakening though, so if you find out, let me know. We need to post all that lot on, don't we? There we go.
Have anything ancient to trade?
You did give me some cheap mats. Yes, you did for the. That was back in the time, wasn't it? When I was doing it with Earthen. Okay, so there we go. Run a post scan. What have we got here? Since if you find me mats for alchemy, expensive part would be the anchorweed. If not, yeah, anchorweed's a bit like midnight salmon, isn't it? Quite hard to get hold of, I hear. So more sailor's pie going on. Undercountry competition. Lower loaf posting at min price still. Surprised that hasn't gone on. And deep sea bags 782, very similar to hexweave bags, not surprisingly, but the profits are so much higher on the hexweave than they are to the deep sea. These are good prices, and the enchants are all looking reasonable prices. So let's post those on. 44 auctions. Anchorweed's harder than the midnight, is it? Ah, right. Even worse then. Right. So, how are we doing? Oh, we actually have a couple of rush orders here. I'd forgotten about those. Just whilst I'm here, I might as well use them. There we go. And hey presto, a whole load more. Gives me a bit extra. Another 60 hexweave. And a whole load more fractured crystals. Let's just restock that again.
See you later.
And restock this one again.
Hey there.
And that's done. Okay, so let's head to Borealis, I think. Anything else? This could probably go in the guild bank, actually. Oh, it's gone now. I have to wait. Let's head back to Borealis. Also, the 32 slot bags are 14,000 euro. Wow, I think they're quite expensive on Shadow Song as well. Except I just don't have... I haven't done any dungeons to get the materials I need for it. Then you have to run Heroic for the orbs to make what you need for it. Yeah. Finding embroidered deep sea satin. Should have mass bought it when it was cheap on launch. Yeah, it was cheap. I did manage to get a fair amount before 8.1 dropped, but I still feel like I could have done with some more. We need to head to... Anchorweed's been slowly dropping for you, has it? Okay, about 30 gold. I don't know what it is on my realm. This goes in the guild bank under my enchanting slot. So need that, that, and that to go in. Might as well put that mysterious essence spare in. We also have this, increase your reputation permanently with the Arakoa outcasts. Okay, well, might as well use it up. Oh, I can't put it in. I wasn't wanting to put it in. Let's just use it up. There we go. Might as well use that, and then everything else is fine. We'll leave that. Okay. Moving on. Next things to look at. Look at the map, and let's have a look. Let's just move that back and then back again. Are there any work orders around that I might need? Nothing on this side. We do have a assault going on at the moment. And then on this side, there's nothing work order wise either. Although we do have the world boss I haven't done yet with the 7th Legion. Probably could go over and do that quite easily, so let's do that and also pick up our order hall missions at the ship whilst we're over there, and then we'll see what's next on our list of things to do. We might even be able to pop over to Jahwakening and get started on that side of things. So I can collect up these extra people, and we've got... What was that we got? Extra reputation, I think that was. Oh, I didn't get the bonus on that one, unfortunately. Artifact power, Proudmoore rep. Oh, that's a good Storm's Wake rep, 325. Let's do that one. And then we might as well do the Proudmoore as well. Keep those going. I mean, that's quite nice in terms of reputation, 453. So I'm going to do that as well, even though I won't get the bonus. Unlikely to get the bonus, we'll do that, and then we'll head on over. Which direction do I need to head in for this? Zandalar is Nazmir.
What can I do for you?
Set sail for Nazmir, please. There we go. Anchorweed is 69. Okay, that's a fairly high price. I'll have to go around with Jahwakening and start collecting some up, I think. Right, where's the flight master? You're hiding here somewhere. There you are.
The universe is
So, ooh, don't have far we can go. Let's try this one. I guess that's the closest-ish. Let's head on over. There we go. Remember when it was down on 35 gold? Okay, it's high at the moment. Okay. Right, so what have we got next? Got some reputation, which is nice. Where are we at on that? Still need some Champions of Azeroth. Now, because I haven't been doing many Azerite world quest. That's why that's still just at friendly, but everything else is at revered. So I probably need to sort that out. And then let's head on over to this boss. Let's just click on that. Tracking wise, head over this way. You'd like to do a search for Sam, since we're both on the same server. Very kind of you. Oh, looks like Oreo's around. He's just gone and disappeared again though. I'm sure he'll come back. You can ninja stuff before him. Yeah, there is that, isn't there? What have we got fish here? Sand shifter. Okay. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's just work our way around here. Now, I don't have one of the lovely water strider mounts, unfortunately, so I'm just going to scoot round here. Whoops, wrong button. Map. There we go. I need to go the other side. I'm going to avoid you, because you're an elite Maya Terror. Looking quite scary. I can see the long boys over there. What was that? Accidental defeat Darkbeard. Oh no, that looks like a pet thing. I'll avoid that one. Water Strider is definitely handy for this expansion. Yes, I think so. I mean, I do have the Underlight Angler, which is quite nice. And I guess water walking potions would also be good. As it is, I'm just doing it the old-fashioned way. Right, who do we need to do? This is this Terror. Okay. So, let's find a group. Who's got a lot? That one. Sign up. Oh, looks like someone's fighting him anyway. Well, let's just accept this one.
It's hard enough to establish supply
there we go. Group is forming.
Put this one down.
There we are. Okay, here's everyone. Let's join in. Oh, just lagging out a little bit. Let's join in. Get some heals going on. Might as well do some damage whilst we're here. There we go. Good two on the main. What about the other tune? Did I miss something? There we go. Oh, might as well get this down as well. Oh, do you mean for the doing the boss, world boss? I could possibly do that. I need to get up to 120 though on them. Good weekend project. Yeah, it shouldn't take too much. It's Pandaria, isn't it? You've got to get reputation with all those ones, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, that might be worth doing. Oh, got thrown up in the air. Let's give myself a little heal as I run back. There we go. 60 gold.
Well done. With that creature destroyed,
Bonus loot. Do I need any bonus loot for this? Oh, people are getting some stuff, so let's roll. What do we get? Artifact power. Oh no. There we go. Yes, we did. Okay. Very nice. Let's make sure we move out of the way before we leave the group. There we are. Done. Look at the size of that Brutosaur. That one's massive. It's fantastic. Oh, look, everyone's having a good old attack on this one. That's a horde one, that one. Goramore. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool. It's for the anglers, is it? Right, okay, let me just scroll up. What did I miss? The anglers for the faction. Okay, or you can spam time walking, then use the badges for rep when it's Pandaria time walking. Even if the horde are there, you can still attack it. That's not bad. Oh, there goes the Hexweed bag. Yeah, there's no point me doing a second one, is there? That one's absolutely massive. Right, so we need to head... We've done that. We've got Azerite power. So where are we at? Azerite power. Level 29. Okay, so let's head... We can Hearthstone back in a little bit. The garrison's nearly through. Let's get a flight back to the safe place. Since you got the kill, you aren't going to get a loot roll for it. Exactly. There's no point. In terms of time walking, I did notice on my character, I do have currency-wise. I have got... Where is it? Time walking badges there. I've got 1,145 time walk badges. So I guess I've got some that I can start for some reputation. So that's pretty good. Where are we at? Time walking. Time walking dungeon event begins. Doesn't tell me which one though. Of Cataclysm expansion. Okay, there we go. No, it's in the Stormwind, in the vendor. Okay. Oh, sold something else. Oh, there we go. Honey glazed haunches are being sold. Very nice. For the time walking. Okay. So let's head... I guess let's head down here for now, and then we can get the boat back, I think, for this. Although I'm thinking I might swap over to Jahwakening and have a look. I think I'm okay with where Samadan's at now. We've done the main things I wanted to do. We've done the restocks, and we've got a bit of time left. I don't necessarily need to do any PvP just yet, until I need more marks of honour. Whoops, wrong button. Let's head on round. Can we head on back? It's only 4 minutes anyway.
Welcome.
Take me back to Veralis, please. There we go. Some of them look good all the day, even offline. Right, okay, so that's done. We don't need to, I could do the Warfront continuation, but I'll leave that for a moment. Thanks to the Legion mission for the free mark. 12 times ones, a free 12 marks. Thank you, very nice. That's 12 easy ones. That's pretty good going, especially if you've got an army of alts like that. I don't think I need to do anything else. Arathi Highlands. I did have a couple of missions on that actually. Hold on, let me just have a look on my map. Was it Arathi? Dalaran Dungeon, Treasure Map, World PvP. No, I did those. It's Darkshore I had a few to do. Okay, we'll leave that for the moment. If you can find Mistweaver Zia on the Timeless Isle, you get 300 Anglers Rep for 50 Time Walk coins. Okay. But we have to go to Timeless Isle for that. How much Anglers Rep do we need? I mean, where am I at? I don't think I've even done any for Pandaria. Where are we at? The Anglers, yeah, we're neutral at the moment, so we haven't touched that at all. We need Exalted. Okay, so that's a fair old stretch. But then 50 coins isn't that much when we've got 1,000 and something. So we could get a fair amount of rep with that. Interesting. I'll leave that for now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap over to Jahwakening to have a look at that. see where we're at. Oh, D Grant, thank you very much for the follow. So let's log out and swap over to another character. This is a bit of a new one. Thanks for the calculation. 6,600 rep, okay. Could also use the rep to get the missing enchants I need from Pandaria. Also a good point, yes. I need to get the tomes. Actually, no. One of the tome of illusions is Pandaria rep, isn't it? And the other one's the Cataclysm Deep Home person, Theramore. I need both of those to round out my tome of illusions. That's another thing to add to the list of things to do. Let's see the druid. The druid with terrible transmog. So, we are... I don't think we have anything in the mail. No. We have a load of stuff on us, though. How are we? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. We've done all the things we wanted to do with Samadan, so we've just moved over to Jahwakening. We're going to have a look at item level 169. Oh dear. For our level 110 balanced druid. We could probably do with upping that up a little bit. Reputation on everyone is pretty much neutral, so that's not great either. You've got to start somewhere, exactly. I'd like to do some... what would I like to do? Some herbalism. I think I've picked up everything herbalism-wise. Where are we at on herbalism? So we do have Culturian herbalism, so 4 of 150, so I've got to start on that. So what I really need to do is start collecting up some herbs. Class Hall report. That's all the Dream Grove stuff. I need to head on back to do those. Just clear those up. But we also need to open up everything here, quest-wise. So there's a lot. It's been a while since I've done the Baralla starting things. So I wonder if I'm going to just have a look at what we have in the backpack at the moment, because I think I've got a load of stuff that just need to get rid of, and there's probably some stuff we can sell as well. And I imagine if I went to my bank now, we'd find a whole load more stuff there as well. Brutalix, is that Licious? Thank you very much. So my first time catching the stream, been learning TSM for my YouTube, currently following along the 5 million challenge playlist, episode 25 of 56. Oh, congratulations, and thanks for following on with the YouTubes. There's a nice route if you can quest Tierguard Sound, run up the river from Hatherford around Norrington Estate to the sea, background for Riverbud and Sea Stalk farming. Okay, well, thank you for that one. And BHK Draven, thank you very much for the follow. Don't go to your bank. Hide. Brutalicus. Okay, thank you very much. Apologies for butchering it earlier. Okay, so that's the guild bank, looking very neat and lovely, except for that bit needs a bit of a sort. And then let's have a look at our regular bank, which is full of random stuff. Ironbound journals, chicken. God, there's loads of stuff here. Okay, let's not look at this. Let's ignore that. Let's go on outside. There we are. Vendor trash, basically. Hey, Profits, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're just currently on Jahwakening at the moment, just having a look at what we have, because I don't really use this character yet. So we're starting from 110. Let's have a look what we do have auction-wise. Out of sight, out of mind. Absolutely, that's where it's gotten to. Oh, I need to just check what profile I'm on, actually. White spider meat, head cleaver. Okay, so this is some various bits and pieces. that may or may not sell. How much gold have I got? 6,000 gold, so we should be able to do these okay. Let's post those on, just in case. Nothing particularly massive there. But I have sold the odd transmogs, that's not too bad. Let's clear the junk. We'll do that. Sell trash. We'll use that whilst it's here. Did that work? Let's go to the standard one. I prefer the standard one. Let's repair that. Okay. It's always the same with Seldom Touch alts. Look at the bags. Exactly. Profile wise, let's have a look. I don't think we're using the Samadan one, but I think we need to swap over to the Samadan backup one and make one that's just for Jahwakening. I think is going to be easy. You're a returning player from Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. Started back in June. Basically played 1 month for expansion. Missed getting ready for BFA. Really enjoyed my content. Oh, thank you very much. I was very similar to you actually. I played from vanilla through to Wrath of the Lich King, then I took a break myself. I didn't do Pandaria or Warlords of Draenor or Cataclysm, and then I came back halfway through Legion, and then I've finished off the rest of Legion, which was really, really good fun, and then I've gone straight into Battle for Azeroth. 57k for a transmog that's not going to sell. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. In the bank wonder, what was I thinking? Yeah, absolutely. I think it was shove it in there to save some space. So, profile-wise, let's have a look. We need to make one that's going to be just for Jahwakening, because I'm going to try and do a profile per character and keep it clean to just their professions. So let's make a new profile, and let's call it Jahwakening. Create new profile. And then we'll use the one that was a backup, which was this one, and we're going to copy that into here. So we'll copy the settings from Jahwakening into your currently active one. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do it the other way around. So we want to duplicate that. So this will copy the settings from Samadan backup into your currently active one. Yes, please. There we go. So now looking at this group, we have a load of different bits and pieces, but we do have the alchemy, which is what we do want. Which is all our bits and pieces here. Battle pets, I don't think we have any on this character, so we'll get rid of that. Cooking we're not doing on this character, so we'll get rid of that. We don't have enchanting, so we'll get rid of that. Now favourite shopping will have some stuff in there because it's got alchemy stuff. The rest I can probably get rid of for now. We can always make new groups for that. So I'm just trying to keep this all clean really and focused on each character. Let's get rid of those. Walls of Draenor, herbs and ore might be handy to keep hold of. Fishing, I think I'd like to keep fishing because I am a fishing person on this character. Leatherworking obviously not. And then mining obviously not. The old world stuff probably still keep. Specials probably not. Let's get rid of that. And tailoring obviously we can get rid of. There we go. We'll give this another clean and organised. Oh, Oreo's coming through. Hello, Oreos. Ignore the black shadow. Oh, what have I missed on chat? Let me just go through everything on that. Hold on. You'd be surprised, yeah, sometimes. I came in for Mr. Pandaria and loved it instantly. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry that I missed Mr. Pandaria. Sometimes you sell stuff for over 100k. Sometimes I did sell a Shadowweed Master 45k. You have to take a 5-minute break in Mr. Pandaria. Okay. You were burnt out from the farm. Okay, fair enough. Most of the transmog you sold was 310k. Wow, amazing. Watch me unlock the Tiller's farm. You did that, and the Anglers, unlock flying in Walls of Draenor and Legion. Now you have 8 120s working on getting professions up. Wow, that's fantastic, Bruce Licious. Most expensive transaction we sold was 350k. Oh, that's pretty good. The Skull Flame Shields, yeah, they are good ones. Yeah. Oreo straight in. I think he's too close to the camera. Hold on. Let me just work that out a little bit. Hold on. The zoom's on the camera, so let me just configure video. Let's just move that and zoom out a little bit. Oh, it doesn't zoom much. There we go. Let's do the real zoom. There we go, Oreo. Say hi to the camera. There we are. Close up on Oreo. There we are. Okay. Yeah, we've got Oreo and Cookie. Cookie you can just see on my camera at the moment, or behind Oreo's head. There we go. Right, okay, so looking at our groups, let's have a look. So we did have some stuff in our bags. Elixir of Major Strength, Greater Water Breathing, Titanic Strength, and Draining Versatility Potion. So I wonder if those are going to now be able to go on. Let's have a look. Alchemy, run a post scan. There we go. So this is some actual profession stuff going on. Try that, see if that works. Good Love Oreo are a little fluffier with massive linked tips on their ears. Excellent. Yeah, I do like yours one on the pretty cool. Bow down a bit. You're not the star all the time. Oh no, he's just gone off now, giving you the side shot. Okay. There we go. So down to 5,000. So having a look, he definitely steals the show. I'm under no illusions on that one. Okay, so let's have a look. What have we got quest-wise? Scouting map. Is it worth doing the quests, or should I just run out into the blue yonder? Maybe let's hop over to Tirgard Sound, like you said. That might be a good starting point. There we go. He's the star of the show, and Cookie and Samadan after that. Yeah, definitely, that's about right. Yeah, it was. Let's have a look at my auctions. I didn't really see the prices that went on, but we'll have a look. Water breathing. Oh yes, that looks like that's been artificially boosted up. You can see that it's been put at 15,000 and 10,000, and because I haven't got a cap on that, that's obviously not going to sell at that price. Mass water, that group needs looking at, that's for sure. That's got such a big range. The min, normal and max price is 28 gold as a minimum and 18,000 as a maximum. It's just too much of a range. So I think that one really needs to be based off of the region rather than the market DB market value, because I think that's just completely put that way out. We probably need to just put that down. Let's cancel that one. It's certainly not going to sell. I wasn't paying attention when I popped it on. What am I doing for Umbra Shards? You find your enchanting sales are being limited. I've been crafting hundreds of braces when you can get the linen and leather. Anything else? Yeah, that would be my main way of getting them, and then the second way would be to literally just try and find them on the auction house for cheaper and just keep buying them when they're under your average buy price. So hopefully your stock over time will be less. I was a bit fast, yeah, I literally just threw it on and ran. Okay, so let's give this a proper look at. So, looking in our bag, we've got Elixir of Greater Water Breathing, Alchemy, Mass Water is the operation for that. So let's have a look at this. So this is based off of the things Jack the Dipper suggested for selling. So Drainic, Water Walking, Water Breathing, so all the general water stuff that might be useful in BFA, I guess. But obviously this one having a DB market has completely skewed the values on that. So what I would probably do here, so Mass 200, Crafting 110% is the group that's used for that. let's have a look at the actual operation there. 48 hours, 1 stack of 200, allow partial stacks. Okay, and so the minimum price is 110% crafting, and then this looks like it's just using the default value, so it looks like I haven't really looked at this price string at all. So I would probably look at, actually no, let's undo that. I would look at something similar to my average DB market plus the craft minimum one. This operation is my favourite one at the moment, and so the max between these ones and these ones. So I'll take that as a copy, and then we'll go to that other one, which was, I can't remember what it was now. Let's move back. Mass water, mass 200 crafting. Okay, that's the one. So now we'll go back into here and we'll change this to 600% crafting, or 300% the average between those. So now this one will change and do it a little bit less, like 400% crafting, or 120, not 1200, 120 the average. And then so now we'll look at the min, max and normal price of that. Still goes in at 16,000 for this one. Mass water. So what if we took the DB market out of it and we just went, let's change this to, I've got another operation that's similar to this, which is mass region average. Let's have a look at this one for a minute. This might be a better operation. So 20 and 200 with partial stacks. DB region market average is the main group for this, so we probably need to just add in some crafting on that. So let's take this one and copy it. Mass 200, region average, crafting. So we're going to take the region average and we're also going to add in crafting onto this. Okay, I'll never sell it on that price, most definitely. Oh, really, turn around. Yeah, definitely won't sell it for that price. So what we're looking at here now is we want to add in crafting. So minimum 30% DD region market. That's quite small. Or 110% crafting. We'll use that. And then brackets both of those in. And put the minimum between the two of those. There we go. Instead of ignore below minimum, I think we will go don't post items, and then I think we'll leave these without the crafting. And let's have a look at what that says now. Oh, we haven't actually changed it now. So mass 200 region average crafting is the thing we need to add to this. So mass water, we'll take this one off and we'll add in mass 200 region average crafting. We'll use this one, and then let's have a look at the price now. Okay, looking a bit more reasonable now. Min is 28 gold. That's still pretty low actually, and then normal is 676, which is like the region. That's better. And then max is 922, which is a bit better indeed. Okay, so we just need to maybe look at that minimum a little bit and bump that up. Now looking at that, I would probably have a look at something like that. You rather do 105% crafting, you'll get some but not a lot. You could do fixed ones for min, definitely, but because this is a crafted item, I don't really want to go for less than it costs me crafting cost. For me, for when I'm making all my potions, I definitely want to keep that as a factor. So with my min there being crafting cost of 25, I think I might actually push my crafting cost up a little bit on this one as a minimum, because I don't need to shave it too close to that. So I'm going to try something like 120% crafting, just a little bit. And that region market average is pretty low, so I'm going to take that down to 60. So now we're at 30 gold, 676 and 922. That seems a bit more reasonable. Let's have a look at what the posting is on that. Let's just select that, auctioning, run a post scan. It's still high, 922. Definitely. I mean, considering the region market value is, the region sale average is 199. But someone looking at that and then looking at the ridiculous price of the other ones might think, okay, that's a steal, and buy it anyway. So I'm going to post it on for that, give it a little run, and then I can always come back to it and change it. You still think it's too high, Nix? Yeah, it may well be. 922 is pretty high. But I'll see what happens. Frodo, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Yes, it is trial and error. Although Nix being on the same server will... what else have we got here? Versatility potion. Miss potions. Did that not go on? Nix does know the market quite well. And this is vendor sell. And this is not vendor sell. I want to disenchant, but that's soul bound. So let's vendor those two whilst I'm here.
I've seen things that would
Just to clear these up. That one and that one. That we might be able to sell. That we need to delete. That's from doing my shadow silk runs. And then red wolf meat and tender wolf meat we'll just get rid of like that. Okay, so now we've got nice clear bags. Going very well at the moment. We did everything we needed to do on Samadan, so we have gone over to our next character, Jahwakening. Going to see if we can do a little bit of leveling up, as well as working on our herbalism, and then we can also feed that into alchemy as well. You don't know any locations connected to this one. Terrible state of affairs. Although look at all this XP from the invasion. You were saying the invasions were good. This is looking interesting. We just need to get there. Okay. Someone's doing the bowl secret pet, they might buy it, especially on a weekend. It's possible. 2 feasts of the fishes from you for 30,000. So never say never. That's true. He knows the tail enchant, and you ninja from him. You can point him on the other. Absolutely, Nix. You have a problem. You've been selling BFA enchants, but you've run out of mats recently, and mats have gone up on your server because someone bought all the majority that were posted on auction house. What should you do? No worries, Amok. Okay, so someone's controlling the materials. I had a similar thing in Legion. So obviously, if they're controlling the price of materials, then they're you're going to see the enchants going up in price as a result, unless people have a huge stock of things. So I would probably say look at whatever means you can to get those materials, and you can either try and sell the materials directly, or make enchants and put the price up higher. Now obviously with things like veiled crystals, it's hard to get a consistent supply of them. The Umbra shards and the other one, I can't remember its name, you can get through the gloom dust. You can get through disenchanting things like bracers if you've got a tailor. All depends on how many dungeons and things you might do. And then I would probably either wait it out and see what happens, or basically try to buy the materials whenever you can, but not too many of them at a high price, and then sell the enchants so long as there's still a profit, and just keep working through it. I had the same with Chaos Crystals in Legion when the Chaos Crystals went up to 400 gold, and I'd run out of stock, and I just had to sort of work my way slowly through it until either the price went down or I could get enough stock myself. So without any flight points, I'm going to have to do this a bit manually. Where's the best way out of here? We could get a boat, I guess. That could start me off. There's a boat down here, isn't there? There you go. If I can get through here. Right, I can get a boat to here. I need to head up there anyway, actually. Let's get a boat across and then we'll head up north. I think that should work. Have you taken the scouting map questline for Tier Guard Scouts? I don't think I have done that, actually. Trade Chat, yeah, there's that. Evasion like quarter to a third of level. Level 3 that way. Get good rep 2 for the recipes. Okay. The Veil Crystals are the trigger. Tailor enchant on one character. Yeah, it is useful having the tailor on the same one. You make the braces, disenchant the blue, and scrap the green ones. Yeah, it is a really good way of getting your basic enchants. That's for sure. I think I'm just heading out completely the wrong way. I need to go up there. Anyway, let's head north. Although there's a fishing thing there, that'd be quite handy. Let's ignore these. Let's run over to the invasion. Yeah, I do like that competition. I've had it since vanilla. So no, since Burning Crusade. Originally in vanilla, I was a engineer for a good while. Well, I've always been enchanter. That's true. Right, let's head up north. This is new for me, wandering around with item level 1-6, whatever it is. I'm not sure how well my survivability is going to be like this. So let's pick up a flight point whilst we're here. There we go. And then best way north is over here. There we go. Good evening, Mushy. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday to you. We are currently over on Jahwakening at the moment, having a look at what we can do with invasions and levelling. We also need some Herbalism as well. Actually, that's a good point. I forget I'm doing Herbalism on the way. We need Gathermate as well. Don't forget your Herbalism. Oh, we also need Cultiran Herbing. That's another thing to do as well. This is basically my Herbie route. Okay. Just run up the riverbank. Oh, okay. Thank you. Had a busy week? Oh, excellent. Yeah, we're just going to go round this way. Yeah, we need to head up to the right a little bit more. There we go. I know, Mushy, we missed you. We missed you, but good that you're busy. Right, what have you got next? We have some Siren Sting. I'll take some of that for some Siren's Pollen. Oh, got some more stuff coming up here. Where's that? Oh, it must be underneath. There it is. And what's over here? Great Sea Catfish. We'll leave that one for the moment. Don't need that. Although they're fishing there. It would be rude not to. Let's fish next to them. There we go. Well, the guild bank looks good. That is very true. We just need to sort out everyone else's banks now. How much is Great Sea Catfish worth to me? Oh, it's only 7 gold, so it's not the expensive one. Or just pick some up whilst we're here. And skill up our fishing, actually. That's a good thing to do. So, Jahwakening is going to be my traveller. my wanderer of the realms, doing herbalism and fishing, and then a bit of alchemy on the side. That's kind of like the thinking behind Jahwakening. Or is it at Dark Moon Fair tomorrow? Okay. Right, let's head on north again. It looks like we've got something here. More siren song. And then something else up here. Even more. The sorting add-on is called Sushi Sort. I've got a command for it. Sort. There we go. That should give you a link to it. Right, so quests coming up now. I remember doing all these before. I'm just going to ignore them a little bit for the moment. Oh, except for this.
Stormsong has suffered the Horde's stench for long enough. Put an end to their pathetic invasion by any means.
Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, that's fish. I wondered what that was looking a bit weird. There we go. How's my week? My week's been very good, thank you, Mushy. We've, what have we done? There's the invasion. It's up over here. Yeah, we had a fair amount of gold coming through. We organised a fair amount of things. Lots of good time with the family. A bit of work in between that. But yeah, on the whole, very good. Yeah, I was back at work for at least 3 of the days. What have we got here? Something on here. Hillcrest pasture. More siren song. Looks like there's more stuff over here. That's anchorweed. Ooh. That'd be good. Want some of that. There we go. On my first anchorweed. Currently at 69 gold, as you said. There we go. Yeah, sorting the guild bank was definitely a good thing. It looks like there's some over here as well. Somewhere. Somewhere down here. Somewhere hidden down here. There it is. I love the music in this zone. Stormsong Valley. It's really, really peaceful. Right, now we've got to ignore this stuff, the combat wise, because we don't really want to get into any combat. So let's just head up this way. And then the invasions are more to the left, so let's head over this way. Oh, what do we miss there? Riverbud. Let's go collect that up whilst we're here. Yeah, Tier Guard's good too, though, actually. I must admit. There it is. More herbs. Herbalism's up to 12, 13 now. Oh, we've got more stuff coming up here. Catfish and more riverbud up to the north. Okay, we're going to head over this direction, though. Oh, there's a Horde ship over in the distance. I don't remember seeing that before. Oh, it's the invasion, of course. There we go, duh. That explains it. I'm not sure how good I'm going to be contributing on these invasions.
For the Horde!
There we are. For the Horde. Whoops. I got rooted. Oh no, Orc Raiders got me. Run. I want to get the herbs though. Oh, they caught me again. Well, at least it's level based, yeah, that's true. So I want to head over Furious. Let's try this one first. Oh, I've got something here. There we go, bit of herb gathering. Ooh, pollen-coated drone. Oh, well, I've got to remember how to boomkin. 5, 5, 5. I got my Hekili telling me what to do. Solar Wrath. I'm not sure that's really helping though. There we go. That actually hurt a fair amount as well. Regrowth. There we go. Right, what do we need to do here? Let's have a look. Zone now. It will scale nice for you. Normally feels stronger on a level 110 to 115 rather than high level eye levels. Okay. Do it for XP, it's like Legion. Okay. Don't forget to heal. Yep, actually. Break the quest on the right there. This one, the Storm's Rage one. Yeah, there we go, thank you. Okay, where are we at? We need to head up to the north. Let's avoid these. Back to travel form. We can go around here. I remember doing these quests. It's quite good fun. Okay, right. Is there a good group we can join in for this? Oh, we have to put in a silly number. We'll avoid that. I'll just try and join in and help out. See if we can do this. Horde soldiers slain. Oh, there's loads of them now. I'll just help out other people, I think, is the best way to do this. As a boomkin. Solar flare 5, 6. Regrowth. There we go. How many more? 8 of 12. Yeah, there's another one there. I'm kind of leeching a little bit off everyone else who's running around. They're killing them way quicker than I can do. Let's do these two by myself. Let's help out. There we go. That's done. Okay, so next up is one behind me. Ale Intent. Up here somewhere. Okay. I'm guessing round this way will be the best way. Everyone's having a fight as it is. Oh, I missed a...
We've got trouble brewing over here. Let's put a stop to it.
Okay, what do we need to do? Do we go inside? Enter the Maw Machine. Ale Intent. Okay. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Steam Watch Point. Okay. Oh, I got a raccoon on me now. That wasn't what I meant to do.
No prisoners!
Warbringer activated. Oh, hold on. That's what we need to do. Jump on a Warbringer. Wrong thing. Let's just get rid of the Bandicoon. 8. 5. 5. There we go. That's done. Right. There we go. That's better. Let's work out what we're doing here. And 3. Oh god, there's loads of them now. Okay. Ah, AoE's the number 2. Okay. One's that. There we go, do that. Do that, and there's 3. There it is. I think we just basically need to kill everything. There we go. First drop 1, then 2 and 3. Yeah, that tends to be the kind of the route they do stuff, isn't it?
Will be a worthy foe. We are the tip of the spear.
1, 2. Helps having extra ones in here. 1. There we go. We're getting there somewhere. Oh, we're right in here now. Maybe shouldn't have rushed in here. Wargron we need to do. There we are, done that. And then everything else, 90% we need to do. Oh, let's just move around this side. And then 3. Oh, is that done already? There we go. Ale intent, done. And then let's go over here and do this one. And travel form over this side. Oh, there's a big jump down there. Let's go around here. There we go. One makes a lot of AoE with all the others. Aha, right, okay, so they're combined together. That seems to make more sense. Oh, did I miss something there? Let me have a look. I haven't looked into Sniper yet, but other ways to filter what it scans. Interested in scanning specific shopping list items and not transmog, for example. Yes, I think the key really with the Sniper is, if you're really not interested in the main stuff, is to take off the default Sniper, just delete it, and then use your own ones on your own specific group. I use just average buy, and that works really well. What have we got here? Sparkly stuff. Cabbage. Okay. What do you do with the cabbage? Probably a bad idea to eat it. There's Siren Song up there though. Let's carry on the path though. I want to do this quest. Where are we at?
Scouts are reporting a new threat in this area. Kill it before it becomes a bigger
A
problem.
new threat, kill it. Where is it? Over here somewhere. What else have we got over here? Ah, sea stalks. Take that whilst I'm here. I'm waiting, I'm guessing, for something to spawn here. Where's the corp? You get a buff for 10% extra per hour after the invasion. Oh, okay, that's going to be useful. Are you? No, you're just a regular person. Oh, there you are. Is anyone else coming along to this party? There we go. Let's just join in. Oops, didn't mean to do the coral snapper. Solar Wrath. Let's do that. 0. And 5. There's another 0, it says. Now it's 5. Oh, hold on. Did I not get this, Captain Cook? Hold on. I was too busy doing one thing. Now we get to regrowth. There we are. Hello, Oreos. Sorry, I can't help you at the moment. Captain Cook. We want that. There we go. Lunar Strike. Let's get some of those going. Solar Wrath, Lunar Strike, Solar Strike. Can't remember what spells I need to do. I don't think I've got the right ones actually. We'll just carry on where we're at the moment. See if we can help out. There we are. No worries. He's got his feet at the moment. Hi, good evening, Skullpone. How are you? Snipe scanning group if you need to set it up. Yes. That's basically the best way. I got sniped within 1 second. Those who snipe them most likely sniping specific herbs only. Yeah, that's the thing that that works out well for it. Really, I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, there we go.
Full of surprises. I need you to teach me a few tricks sometime.
Tie spray linen. There we go. Okay, let's carry on. What did I miss on the chat there? It's hard to pick up items if you do a diverse scan. I accidentally posted some herbs that got sniped within a second. Okay, yeah, that's exactly it. Drop by stream to watch yours. Drop by stream to watch yours. Oh, thank you, Scalpine. That's very kind of you. Doing very well here. Thank you very much. This is our second character. We're just leveling up as well. Oh, who bowed before me? I missed you. Yeah, doing very well, thank you very much. We are just running through invasions to level up Jahwakening, my 110 druid. Trying to... Oh, is that you, Mint Songs? Hey, Mint Songs. So we're leveling up Jahwakening to try and get some herbalism and alchemy professions going. Oh, that looks really cool. Not you this time, Nix, no. Okay, is this one? Yes, it is. Oh, there it is. Let's just join in. One of those. Oh, that's regrowth, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Lunar Strike. Whoop, I got stunned. That doesn't help. Let's move back. We need to do that. See, I'm missing this icon, whatever this is. I don't have that spell somewhere. I need to find out what that is. There's my spell book. Druidy things. Star Surge. There we go. Pop that in. 3. Star Surge. 8. There we go. Now we're learning how to use our spells a bit better. It's been so long, I'm so rusty with the druid. There we go. Okay, and the last one is salvage the supplies. I'll go do that one. Oh, hold on. Where's my travel form? There we go. Used to mean that bow with me. Yeah, that's very true. Okay, where are we next? Some decent XP, yeah, we've got through probably at least a third of a level, I would say. Which, with very little effort, from looking at that.
A squad of our soldiers has been waylaid by some slimy
Okay.
good-for-nothings.
Murlocs, here we go.
Get in there!
So what's this? Supplies recovered. Okay, that's this lot. You can collect that. And we also need to eye gouge gorillas slain. Like that. We can do those too. Okay. And there's something else over there. Let's just loot that. Get some extra gold. Just dot that one, move round, do all the bits. There we go. That's 6. There we go, and we need 4 of 6, so we'll do these two. Let's do number 3, number Number 3. Oh, that's a good spell. Okay, one more Alliance supplies. Take that one. And lovely done. Very nice. Let's wait for that to move out the way. What else have we got? Storm Rage. My Storm's Feather. Was that part of my thing? Let's go have a look. Hold on. There we are. Pro in this, remember to be Guardian while herbing mining to avoid days. Oh, I didn't know that, but I remember reading up about it. I need to get up this way. Let's have a look. What have we got next? Is this the end of the invasion thing? I'm thinking. Oh, there's a flight path. That's handy. And then we need to head on up this way. And hop on here. Ah, here we go. Bomb toss. Okay, here we go. Another sort of dropping bombs kind of mission. We can do that. Here it comes. Let's just zoom out a bit so I can see things a little bit better. So it's kind of like the standard quest that doesn't really take a lot of effort to do. Sorry, peons, got you as well. Get the siege tower. Need to do that. There you go. Horde forces destroyed. Complete. Did I do with Sam the quest for Expulsom? The hand in for the 5 Expulsom. Did I do that one? I thought I'd done that one. Well, why are we back here? Keeper. This keeper? Do we need to do this? Looks like we should do this. We're back here now. Well, let's do this for now. I'm not sure I meant to do this or not. It says it's like something that we need to do here, I think. Well, let's just try it. Oh, that's the wrong spell. 8, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. Oh, that's 1. That's the wrong one. 8. We'll just look at the pictures and do it that way. There we are. Solar Wrath. I'll get those down. Oh, let's heal myself. Bit of regrowth. One of those and one of those. Ah. Key, that's what we wanted, was it? And then unlock people. Looks like that's the thing we need to do. Prisoners freed. And fly on out. There we go. I'm thinking so. Rhine Storm Feather to safety. Yes, there we go. Objective complete. Okay. I haven't done it on stream. Okay. Let me have a look. Oh no, I can't do it on this character. I'll have to swap over to Samadan once I'm done on this. I mean, we're nearly at level 111 already, which is pretty amazing. Quite pleased with that. Yeah, I got 5 Expulsom every other day, is it? It was 20 fish. Okay, well let's have a look at that. We'll come back. Thank you, Mushy. Right, let's have a look. Strength and 3 level working items. Okay. And Storm's Rage. We need to do that? Is that the end thing? Flight point. Where's the flight point? Up there. Let's just finish this off. Storm's Rage, I don't have a flight point for that one, unfortunately. Okay, let's run this way for it. We haven't quite got all the flight paths we need. So that's fine. We'll do this the slow way, so we can build everything up. And then we'll have a look on Samadan and see if there was something we missed for that. Did I buy the flight pass at the boat? No, I don't think I did. That was the main problem. We haven't done any of the starter quests. Oh, we need to not be dazed as well. Need to watch out for that. I'm just going to run. Hope for the best. Oh, it's a rep thing. Okay, I do it with Samadan, do I? Okay. No, I didn't do that. I'll have a look. I think I need to stand over here somewhere. Let's have a look. Let's just cross over. And there's fish over that way. Let's hand this quest in. And we've got a flight point here as well, so let's do that whilst we're here. There we go. And then where's the quest hand in? Over here. Storm's Rage. Taste of Victory. Complete quest. Very nice. 3 bars off of getting level 111. That's pretty good. Hey, Games on End, how are you? How much was the mail on Samadans? How much was it? I think it was a good 45,000. Let me just stretch my legs out. There we go. It was the vendor when I got it. 95 gold, and you can just send it around to all your characters. Okay, thank you, Mint Songs. It's Rep and Pathfinder Part 1. Ooh. I wonder if... I don't think I've quite got Pathfinder Part 1 yet. That's the main problem. But let's go over to Samadan and have a quick look. You got it today, Part 1? Okay, congratulations. Let's just wait here, I think. We can always come back here later. There you go. Half back for rested. Oh yes, good point actually. Good point. We do need to build up the rested XP. Forget about that. Or I could go into an inn here, but actually going back to the main place is probably better, and then we can work out where we need to go to next. You're getting a close-up of Oreo grooming at the moment. Licking his huge bushy tail. Let's hope he doesn't have a furball. Right, okay, Jahwakening in a bit of progress, which is nice to see. Let's swap back to Samadan. See where we're at. It'd be nice to see these all at 120. That's the goal, eventually. You're around to help me for more Expulsom if you need. Oh, very kind of you, Nix. I should be alright at the moment. What I might do is a little bit of Samadan story time at the end of this, just to finish off the night. We're going to go through and just do this check on Expulsom. So is this a world quest, were you saying, Mushy? Let me just have a quick look. Galteris, here we go, supplies needed. 5 Expulsom. We need 20 Frenzied Fangtooth. Well, I've certainly got some of those. Let's go head over and get those. Now, do I have the Frenzied Fangtooth on me? They're in the guild bank, I think. There we are. Oh, I got the other one. Think about it. Worth it? Frenzied Fangtooth. Well, let's see how much it is. Let's go to my guild bank and pick some up. And then we'll have a look and decide on the price. I mean, it's not many. Frenzied. How many do we need? 20 Frenzied Fangtooth. So how much is 20 worth to me? Where am I? Here we are. Let's have a look in my fish section. Look at all this tide spray. There we go. Frenzied Fangtooth. About 41 gold per. And how many do we need? Let's have a look. We need 20. So 41. That's about 800 gold for Expulsom, which is probably worth about more than that for 5. So I would say that's worth it. I'm going to pick some up. Yeah, because one Expulsom for me is about 300 or 400 gold last I looked. Let's have a quick double check of that. Check my Expulsom price. Gathering, no crafting reports, materials, EXP. Expulsom is currently at 351 gold, so I think that's definitely worth it. It's a great deal on the server. Yeah, it certainly is. Don't look, trust you. Absolutely. Although it's good to check these things out and just double check, just to be sure. Just for working outs. Okay, so supplies needed. We need to head on over. We'll do that. You on my other hand. Thank you. Between you and Mushy, you've got me completely covered. Just needs to be a habit to do it. So it's every other day, is it now, to get the Expulsom? That's pretty nice, actually. I like that. It's the same as doing like order hall missions and things like that. Feels every day, to be honest. Yeah, so well, it's worth keeping an eye on. Okay, we've got the invasion here. I don't want to do the invasion again. I'm not sure what we'll gain by doing the invasion at max level, because the XP seems more fun. Got 3 days of sleep in, very nice. You've been getting over 50 Expulsom a day, very nice. I guess on multiple characters, yeah, you could see it really accumulate. You did miss it for a while since you pointed to it. Oh, okay. Oh, you get 370 gear, do you? Okay, thank you, Bullywolf. That's worth doing. There we go. I'm not going to do it tonight, because I think we're heading just to midnight. So to finish off, let's do a little bit of Samadan story time. Carry on where we left off. You can't see me cry. Oh, why is that? Oh yeah, there you are. Slash wave. Right, let me just go get the collector's edition book. Oh, I was bugged for you. Oh, right, okay. Very strange. Maybe if I jump up and down, that will help. Paragon box is around 4 to 5k gold, so you always do the invasions on the main. Oh, okay. I'm going to have a look at that. So we have been doing story time. I haven't done any this year yet. So I'm going through the collector's edition novella, and I've been reading through the Alliance one first. And where were we last? So that was the goblin watching the. Can't quite see that. The goblin. What's his name? Fiznik, I think it was. No, Renzik. Renzik was the spy, and he watched Nathanos and Saurfang have a confrontation. Then we are over to, I think, Tyrande for this. With Matthias Shaw. Okay. Let's read this next couple of pages. I think we'll stick with this music for the moment. Right, okay. So yeah, Samadan point 2. Okay, so a little bit of story time. Apologies if I don't follow on chat whilst this is being read, but I shall have a look once I've finished. Okay. I do not trust imagination. I trust facts, numbers, strategy, weapons. I know these things, Blightcaller, and I was fighting wars while you still bleated like a besottled mooncalf. Oh, this is still the Saurfang bit at the end. Okay. If he had still been human, Nathanos would no doubt have either flushed purple or turned pale as milk. As it was, he simply stood, frozen, his glowing crimson eyes fixed on Saurfang. Renzik noted a goblin in breeches, a vest and cap standing nearby, taking gold and writing tickets. The rogue chuckled raspily. If there were a quick copper to be made, trust a goblin to find a way. I think I've read this actually. I'll carry on anyway. He returned his gaze to the escalating argument, sidling a few steps in the bookie's direction. 100 gold on the Blightcaller, he said. Everyone else was sure to be betting on the orc. Renzik, though, had spent enough time in human company to understand that they often came through against greatest odds, especially when their pride or their heart was on the line. In the Blightcaller's case, Renzik suspected he was still human enough that both were involved. There is a certain amount of respect I owe you, Elder, Nathanos was saying, which is why I'm exercising restraint and giving you a warning. Never leave my lady's presence without her permission again, or you will answer to me. Saurfang did the most incendiary thing he could possibly do at this moment. He laughed. Then he began to clap, slowly. I show restraint as well, puppy, he said, by not ripping your too human head off. Here's a lesson for you. Respect is earned, and you have yet to earn mine. Perhaps I will earn your respect when your blood makes mud on the sands of Orgrimmar. Saurfang straightened, as best his curved orcish spine would permit, and opened his arms wide, as if to embrace the Forsaken. You are welcome to try, the war chief. We'll have to find a new toy if you do. Nathanos Blightcaller let out an uncharacteristic roar of fury that surprised and heartened Renzik. I'm going to make a killing on this one, he thought, rubbing his hands in anticipation as a Forsaken champion charged the High Overlord. Oh, okay. So that was a bit from before. We never talk when you're reading, is that right? Okay. Right, so I'm going to move on to the next bit, which goes back to Tyrande. A fight, Tyrande repeated, as disbelieving as Anduin was about the news. Her aide, the sentinel Cordessa, managed to keep her face stoic, mostly. A fight, Shaw assured them. This report comes directly from my second-in-command. Anduin looked at those gathered around the table at the Royal Garden area. It was inevitable that at some point they would relocate to Stormwind, Keep's map room, during the head of state visit from the High Priestess Tyrande Whisperwind and the Draenei prophet Velen. But for now, the grim topic of war strategy would at least be discussed under an open sky surrounded by green living things. Tyrande and Cordessa would appreciate the gesture, he was sure. He was anxious to perform all the duties of a good host and responsible king, though he had never anticipated that discussing a fistfight between High Overlord Saurfang and Nathanos Blightcaller would be part of those duties. The last time Anduin had met Tyrande had been in Darnassus. He had gone to thank the Night Elves for their aid against the Legion, and to discuss how to handle the newly discovered Azerite. All were painfully aware that Teldrassil and the Exodar were the last Alliance bastions on the continent of Kalimdor, and both Velen and Tyrande had agreed that vigilance was necessary regarding the Sword of Sargeras, and the substance now coming from the surface in the area. Who won the fight? That, of course, was Gen Greymane. Saurfang, although by my agent's account it was closer than one might imagine, Shaw said. According to him, both participants all but crawled away. Does your agent know if Saurfang was punished? Anduin said. Quite the opposite, Shaw replied. Nathanos was the one who was reprimanded. Anduin said quietly, Then it's happened. All heads turned to him. What's happened? Gen asked. The young king looked at them each in turn. The decision has been made. Sylvanas is siding with Saurfang over her champion. He'll be on the march soon. From all that your spies have told us, Shaw, Nathanos has been protesting this. According to him, it's a waste of resources. Were those not words you used? They were, Shaw confirmed. This was likely the final straw then. The Horde's troops will be heading to Silithus. This sudden urgency, Velen said, frowning. It does not make sense. Magni informed all of us, Horde and Alliance alike, about Azerite and its true nature some time ago. Why move now? What does Saurfang know that we do not? It could be as simple as an old warrior looking for a fight, Greymane said. No, Tyrande said. Saurfang is no fool. Nor would he waste resources and soldiers merely to satisfy his ego. If he is pushing this hard, there is a reason. I'll bet they found a way to make weapons out of Azerite, Greymane said. I would not bet against you, King Greymane, Tyrande turned her glowing gaze to Anduin. You are right, King Anduin. Things are escalating. When I received your last missive, I sent orders to General Feathermoon to be prepared to receive soldiers. If we are all in agreement on this, I stand ready to dispatch them immediately. They can reach Silithus before the Horde does. A chill swept up through Anduin, leaving a coldness in the pit of his stomach. Despite all he had seen in his young life, all he had endured and lost, he had never been where he was now, on the crumbling precipice of a full-fledged war in all its brutal horror. Weaponry, troops, soldiers, rogues, bombs, poison, slaughter. These were terrible enough on their own, but with Azerite thrown into the mix, who knew what horrifying changes would be wrought? Tens, perhaps hundreds of thousands could die if this war erupted. Anduin swallowed hard and realised that all eyes were on him. He didn't know whether to be grateful for Tyrande or to curse her. She, a veteran of millennia of warfare, had not spoken the awful three-letter word herself. I stand ready to dispatch them, she had said, and with her turn of phrase, which was as precise and deliberate as her aim in battle, Tyrande Whisperwind was waiting for Anduin to issue the command, to take the first steps towards certain war. For Anduin could not fathom a situation where Varrock Saurfang marched his troops and refused to use them. Could that be why the Old Orc and the Dark Lady's champion had come to blows? Because Sylvanas did not want war with the Alliance? Even as he had the thought, he dismissed him, as if the hopeful yearning of a child who longed for peace. Sylvanas Windrunner had proved time and again so adamantly that her attitude could not be mistaken, that she ached for war against the Alliance. He licked lips suddenly gone dry and took a deep breath. Light, I pray you, guide me in this. Move your troops, High Priestess, Anduin told the Night Elf leader. To his surprise, his voice was sonorous and strong. The light was indeed guiding him, and the words came clearly and easily. Send them to protect the Alliance. If the Horde truly intends to claim Silithus, we will already have a foothold. I trust your judgment on how to use them. I would prefer reconnaissance and deterrence. As would I, King Anduin. War is a dreadful thing. Tyrande's voice trembled as she spoke, not from fear, not from her, but from a deeper understanding of horrors that Anduin, even if he lived to be 100, would never fully comprehend. She turned to look at Velen, lifting an aqua brow in question. Anduin felt sympathy for him. The Draenei, perhaps more than even Tyrande, had seen so very much of war. Felon sighed deeply. I had hoped for a breath of peace after the Legion was defeated, but I agree with you both. Send the troops, High Priestess. Send them and let us pray they will not be needed. It was done. And we sold a sinister combatant's pants of the Aurora. Very nice. So that was part 1. Part 2 is the Call of Battle, which we'll do another time. We've got some interesting stuff coming up. Got quite a bit to read actually still. And that's just on the Alliance side. Looking at that. And then we've got the Horde side on the other side to do. So that should keep us going for a fair old while. Alright. I think that's me probably done for the night. Let me just have a look and park Samadan somewhere. Let's Hearthstone back. There we go. No problems. Glad you're enjoying it, Mushy. So the next stream will be on Sunday, as you said. Let's have a look and see who is on. If we can offer a host on to anyone. Is anyone actually playing well? Gold Goblin Net's on, but obviously that's German speaking. So I think, given that I've just been reading Storytime, I'll leave it there so that we don't end up just stand as you fall asleep well past one. Yes, that's true actually. I'll probably just end the stream there, I think. We'll end on a calm note with the Storytime. So thank you all for hanging out tonight. Really enjoyed your company. Thank you for all the help and everything. So I want everyone to have a lovely, lovely weekend, and I'll be back on Sunday. So until then, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon. Good night and farewell.